the face of the movement. You got the old guard, Nancy Pelosi, the new upstarts, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and others. In your opinion, who would you view as the face of the party?
I would probably choose Cortez.
I would say AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
I think, unfortunately, Ocasio-Cortez is probably the face of the Democratic Party.
A majority of students at Georgetown telling campus reform that political newcomer Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is the face of the Democratic Party. What's behind this movement toward the freshman congresswoman? CampusReform.org media director Cabot Phillips joins me now with more. Cabot, thank you so much for being here. Brave to go on a college campus and ask these questions. So you asked them who was the leader of the party. What did you find?
It was overwhelmingly, they said time after time, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She represents my views. I think a lot of young people feel like they can relate with her. They see her on social media. And on a deeper level, I've been on hundreds of campuses. I've spoken to thousands of young voters with Leadership Institute's campus reform. I've seen this mentality of people wanting to oppose the establishment. After 2016, a lot of them feel like the election was rigged for Hillary Clinton, so they're supporting more fringe candidates. I think there's also social pressure to go along with anything that's as far left as possible. Every day in class, when you're getting these radical ideas, of course, they're going to seem more normal to you. Listen in their own words as they describe other reasons why they support her, and a lot of them are ignoring the policies and just going with her as a person.
Just because Cortez is like 29 and she's kind of branded herself as a socialist.
She represents like a new progressive thing that's really that's pretty prevalent on college campuses.
As my age group participates more, there's going to be a lot more people steering that direction, steering in a more democratic socialist direction.
She's pulling pretty far to the left. I think people are going to like it.
Okay, now I think you're right. I think she's young. She's on these Instagram videos all the time. She's playing up social media. And also, I think the idea of socialism really just is appealing to millennials. None of that surprised me. Now, I have to ask you, though, in New York State, she's doing well on the college campuses. When you look at her approval ratings in New York, 31% favorable, 44% unfavorable. What does that tell you? To me, that speaks in terms of ideas on a college campus, great. Practical application of those ideas, not so great.
It should be telling that the people that see her the most, that know her the best, have one of the worst approval ratings of her in the entire country. And there's a difference between the campaign version of someone, and in AOC's case, she sounds aspirational, she's inspirational. In many ways, it's easy to ignore the policies and substance and just be inspired by her and say, yeah, of course I support her. But once they actually see her policies taking hold, once they see Amazon choosing to leave in large part because of her rhetoric, I think they're realizing, wait a second, maybe this rhetoric is not really what we wanted. Maybe this is going to be a bad thing. This is bad news for the Democrat Party. The more fringe they go, the harder it's going to be to win re-election. They need to convert moderate voters if they have any chance of winning against Donald Trump. And the farther left they go, the harder it's going to be to do so.
Thanks so much for being here. Can't say I was surprised about the college love for AOC. Appreciate your input.
Absolutely.
Thank you. The Democrats' new plan to win, get rid of the Electoral College. The president weighing in straight ahead.